হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। কী অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন?
Well,
হ্যালো,
football is,
আসসালামু
of course,
আলাইকুম। কী
ultimately
অবস্থা,
just a
কেমন
game,
আছেন
but
ভাইয়া?
for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
This looks promising. Mateus!
শাবাশ।
Now there's a chase on to retrieve it.
ওরে ভাই, কি সেভ মিডগাট।
Flag raised for offside.
মাথা নষ্ট একটা সেভ দিছে ভাই। আমি তো ভাবছিলাম মনে হয় যে গোল খাই গেছি এখান থেকে। সুন্দর একটি সেভ।
Oh, good looking ball. Now he's off and running. Xavi Alonso. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Moved on forwards. Serginho. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
They want to be quick to recover. He's had a shot!
ওরে
He has found a way through. Throw it.
এই যে গোলটা মিস হয়ে গেল রে। আরে বড় বল ধর, কি একটা অবস্থা, বল ধরে না।
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Neymar. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. They get a throw in. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance for a shot.
গুড সেভ অলিভার।
Oh, he's been
সুন্দর
followed
একটি সেভ
here.
করছে ভাই অলিভার।
Serginho. Now, what about this cross? And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a shot.
ওরে
A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are
ও সরি, অলিভার না তো রে ভাই, আমি তোকে অলিভার বুঝি।
Peter.
আমি তোকে এত সুন্দর সেভ অলিভার কেমনে দেয়?
Half coming at the
এটা
very end.
অন্যটা,
I get the feeling the
নতুন
second half may
গোলকিপারটা।
well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Bangladesh are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Donatoni, Xabi
Abe.
Alonso gets a foot in here. And the through ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out the...
And the shot! They've
That
scored!
daddy.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class.
কি একটা
Real
অবস্থা
class.
ওরা তো মেসিরে মাইরা লাইবরে ভাই যাইতা
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
সমস্যা নাই কামব্যাক করার সময় এখনো আছে
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Chiellini. Beckenbauer, over to the left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson, and he's managed to get free. And that has been knocked clear. Now who's going to be first to this? He's tried one!
শাবাস
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played towards the front line. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Serginho. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mateus. Now that is a hefty challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. Great escape.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raul.
Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Vinicius Junior!
No, he's missed it. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Threads one in. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's been shipped out wide. And here's Raul.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Donatoni. Oh, super ball! And he's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric. Surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution. He's gone for goal!
Oh, full marks for that effort. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Kukçu. Raul. De Jong. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robson.
Robson! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Van Dijk too strong for his opponent there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's De Jong. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! It's a goal! Victoria! Back on level terms! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Victoria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe! Can he finish? Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Caceres gets it away. Serginho gets into a... climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Throw in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chiellini wins the duel this time. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started.
Bangladesh have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tries a measured ball. Kukçu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. And that has been clubbed away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Decent chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now he's going for goal! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier.
That could spell... There's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bojan to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
De Jong. Raul. And it's Kukçu. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
So there's going to be another change here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Number 15,
Oh, that's a fine interception.
number 14,
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
18, Kukçu.
And he's there to belt it away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. And this is Bojan. He is through here. And Bojan! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. It's run loose here. And here's Messi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short.
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's had a shot! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And they've got rid. That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity.